watching Sky Sports in HD.
Hello and welcome to the British Basketball League Championship and to Milton Keynes as the MK Lions prepare to take on the Essex Pirates. It'll be the first game from the Lions' new home venue, and the atmosphere is electric ahead of what the crowd expect will be a triumphant home win. But the Pirates have shown over their last few games they can turn up the heat. Could they take a shock victory here tonight? All that action is just a few moments away, but first we can bring you up to speed with the latest Championship League table. Mersey Tigers and Cheshire Jets both have 12 points at the top of the table. Guildford Heat on the rise, they're up to third. The two teams in tonight's action find themselves outside the playoff spots, with Milton Keynes just one win from 4 games so far, whilst the Pirates are still looking for their opening success. It looks to be a tight and gritty affair here in Milton Keynes. I spoke to the coaches a little earlier to find out how they feel ahead of the clash. Mike, a big day for the club, first game at your new home.
Yeah, it's a grand opening of our new home. We're really excited, really happy to have a place to be back in Milton Keynes, and really excited to be on Sky TV as well.
And you've had 3 games on a road in a row, tight losses, all 3 of them. Can you turn that into a victory at home?
Yeah, we would hope so. I mean, every game we see improvement, and that's what we're aiming for. Today's home game, we really do expect a victory. It's time to start turning some of those close losses into victories now.
And you've played Essex a couple of times already. What do you make of them?
Really young, athletic team, well coached by Tim Lewis. Very versatile team. They're going to play hard for 40 minutes, and so we're expecting a tough battle tonight.
That's one of the things that everybody notes about Pirates. They never give in.
Never give in. Tim has a fantastic group of young English players who are going to give you a hard time for the full 40 minutes. Really athletic, really young, really versatile, and they're going to get after you for a full 40.
2 trophy games were both comfortable wins for you. Is there any worry about complacency?
Not at all. The second game wasn't that easy at all. They added a couple of new players, and Sturt and Bergilia, I think his last name is, and they've found their feet in the BBL. Since then, they've added Walid Mamouni, and they've also added a former Pirate, Tanner Adu. So they'll add some experience to an already young and versatile athletic team, and I expect them to be tougher tonight.
Adu certainly capable of putting the ball in the hole.
Definitely. He's a free-scoring, hard-working, very athletic player. He fits into their team very well. His experience in the BBL, and he also knows how to put the ball in the basket, so he's a good addition for them.
Mike, thanks a lot. Good luck. Cheers. Thank you. Well, Tim, you're here to crash the party, really. Milton Keynes looking to start with a win in their new home.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're searching our own first win this season. Away game for both of us, I guess. You know, new venue, new facility. So we'll see what happens.
It's been a difficult start to the season. What have you made of your team?
Yeah, difficult in terms of if you reflect on losses. You know, we're without a win at the moment, but we're getting better each week. We're young. Obviously, we're pretty much all British. We've got one exception of Dan Brillier. I mean, we're really happy with where we're going, and I think we can't lose focus or sight of what we're trying to achieve here. It's not a 2-year plan. It's 5, 6, 7 years, and we're on track. Wins and losses are always important, but there's other things that are just equally as important as we move forward. So.
You've played Milton Keynes a couple of times. What have you made of them?
Yeah, we played them. We played them close the second game. We struggled a bit the first game. Obviously, first game won early in the season. Second game, I thought we were really competitive. I thought we lost out down the stretch to their physicality and a little bit of experience. Yeah, I expect a close game here today. Hopefully we'll come out on top.
I think you've added a couple of extra players to the roster since the last time you've played them. Do you think that'll make a big difference for you?
Yeah, we added Tanner. Tanner came back from Plymouth. Obviously, he was here with us last year, and Walid Mamouni's come back to us in the last couple of weeks. And both experienced guys and make a difference. Tanner does well in what we do and the way we play. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think they just bolster what we have, and it helps the younger guys a little bit.
What's the key for you to win the game?
I think for us, it's about being patient, just obviously making sure we don't turn the ball over, running our stuff and making sure that we attack these guys early and stretch them. Well,
the two teams about to take the court. Let's have a look at the lineups for this game. This is the Milton Keynes roster. Chris Clark has been leading them in scoring. Travis Nelson not far behind. I'm delighted to be joined by the Guildford coach, Keon Raftopoulos. And Creon, you've played Milton Keynes. Where are the strengths in this lineup?
Very strong team they've got out tonight. Jelani Gardner, for me, is going to be key in this game. Shoots the 3-ball well and can also get to the rack. They're going to have to box out Travis Nelson because he's a strong player.
Well, and here's the Essex lineup. Adu, who's come back to Essex, has been averaging 15 points a game in the 6 appearances he's played. Brigliala, the only other guy in double figures, but there's quite a few guys who are averaging 8, 9, 10 points. They can get you in different ways.
That's right. Essex, a very young, talented, athletic team. Tanner Adu obviously be their go-to guy. Key thing for them is obviously controlling the backboards and trying to not give up too many offensive rebounds.
There's the two teams going out, and Gardner, as you say, he really is a dangerous shooter.
Definitely. He can shoot with a hand in his face, and he can shoot, obviously, if he's left wide open. So I look for them to obviously try and run a couple of double teams at him, maybe, and just see what happens.
And if the Pirates are to pull off the shot, they're going to need a big game from Tanner Adu.
Definitely. Tanner's one of the guys that could probably get you 30 points on a night. If he gets going early, look for him to have a big, big night.
Well, we're just seconds away from the first ever basketball game here at the MK Lions Arena. I know everybody connected with the club is delighted to see this moment. It's been years in the coming, but finally they have a place they can call home. And the opening tip will be between Anderson, who wins it back, and the Pirates will get the first offense of the ball game. Bichette round the high screen. Anderson also off for the screen. Anderson driving to the hole. There's a foul called on that opening play, and I think it'll be 2 free throws. The foul is given against Chris Clark, and it will be a couple of freebies.
The thing about Milton Keynes is they actually foul the most in the league, and indication of that, they're 20 seconds into the game, they've given up their first foul.
Certainly a very aggressive team, like to go after steals and shot blocks. Anderson trying to get the first points on the board. Yes, he does.
I like Jamal Anderson, a young GB player. I think he needs to take a couple more jump shots as he settles for layups all the time.
Second one is off the back of the ring, and Gardner pulls in the rebound. Good defense from Anderson to force that bad pass, and it'll reset back out to Tanner Adu. Ball bounced inside. Nice strong hook, doesn't go. Hassie going for the rebound. It comes out from Clark, and that's another sloppy pass, and well played from the player there, Gachette, not to go into the backcourt. Sturt with the rebound, put it back, and it eventually drops in. All Essex at the moment.
Right now, Essex have got a lot of energy right now. Milton Keynes struggling to get the ball over the halfway line, so they need to settle down, get the ball into Clark's hands.
Well, this time they do get the ball over the halfway line, so they can have their first offense of the game. It's taken a minute before they've got a chance to have a shot. Here's Clark, shot clock getting low. He fires up for 3 off the back of the ring, and that ball is tipped by Sturt. And Gachette, will bring it over the halfway line. Here's Anderson. Lobbed inside to Sturt, round to Adu. Good ball movement from the Pirates. Brigliala driving to the hole, another foul called, and another chance to go to the line for the Pirates.
It's going to be a long night for Milton Keynes if they can't stay in front of the guys. All these fouls are going to kill them in the long run.
It just wasn't even much of a head fake, just got the step on Sean Myers there, and Myers never really recovered. Commits the foul. Dan Brigliala at the line.
I think this guy, Brigliala, is one of the best undersized forwards you're going to find in the league. He gives you mismatch problems, as we saw there with his speed.
both free throws, and it's 5-0 here to the Pirates. This is not the start Milton Keynes were expecting to get underway here in their new venue. Foul called. Adrian Sturt, the offender. Sideline ball to the Lions. Minute and a half gone, still looking for their first points at their new home. Clark. Oh, good pass inside. Nelson stuffs it down. Good pick and roll.
That right there is going to be what it will be, the bread and butter for Milton Keynes. If they can work their pick and roll, they should get lots of scores down low.
Here's a do for the Pirates. Round to Gachette. In the corner is Breglier inside. Trying to bounce it back. It ends up in the hands of Stone. A little too much on that hook shot. Didn't quite go. Milton Keynes looking to push. Good hands to knock it loose. From Jamal Anderson, it'll be a sideline ball to the Lions.
Milton Keynes trying to go up-tempo to not let Essex set that trap up, and I think that will help them in the game.
Clark goes around the screen. On the switch, Stone is playing the defense. It goes out into the corner to Gardner. Back out to Clark. And again, Gardner thought about it, then takes it, doesn't go. Ball's bouncing loose, and eventually Gachette comes down with it.
Great job by Gachette right there. He was had the mismatch. Nelson was trying to back him down, and he fought and never let him get the ball inside.
Adu around the screen, drives hard to the hole. Good move from Tanner Adu, didn't get the shot. Offensive rebound is pulled in by Anderson. And again, another foul against Milton Keynes. That's 3 in the first 2.5 minutes, and they'll go to the line again, the Pirates.
Right now, I don't think Coach New can be very happy with the foot speed on defense of the Milton Keynes Lions. Essex just seem to be faster to every single ball.
Jamal Anderson at the free throw line. Struggling from this distance so far this season. The first one goes.
Yeah, Essex need to pick up on their free throw shooting, averaging about 60% from the line on the season.
Whoa! Air ball from Anderson from the foul line. Said he was struggling. He's only 29% from the free throw line so far this season. That's got to improve.
Oh, that has to improve, especially for an athletic player who likes to go to the basket and is being fouled a lot.
Nelson inside. Good D from Sturt to stand him up and then get the rebound. Now he's looking to push it, Sturt. Nobody stops him, coast to coast. It's going to be an offensive foul, though. Sean Myers taking the charge. Oh, no. No, the referee down on the baseline called that foul on Hassie. I thought the referee on the wing here called a charging foul. Let's have another look. Sturt going all the way. Myers getting there. And I suppose you could call either foul from that one. Yeah,
it could have gone either way, and Sturt's really a lucky guy right there, because he could have given that ball up. But he gets the call, and obviously he has to try and knock down the free throws.
First one has a think, but does drop. Essex looking to stretch this to a 6-point lead after less than 3 minutes here. The second one rims out, but it ends up in the hands of Anderson, who sticks it back, and the Pirates just have a bit more life about them.
Definitely, it's all energy levels right now. They're just going to every single loose ball.
That ball's bounced off Nelson, I think. Yes, it is, and it's a Pirates ball. And you look at somebody like Anderson, the way he's so excited about every play right now. The Pirates have really come here and started well.
Yes, they're very pumped up, but this is where they're going to have a little bit more experience and composure. You've got the lead, so control the tempo of the game.
Here's a do. Now to Stur. In the low post. It goes, through the hands of Anderson. And he's disappointed with himself on that one. I think he was thinking shot before he'd done the catch.
Definitely. Milton Keynes are already in the penalty right now, committed 4 fouls. So if I was Essex, I'd try and go to the basket on most of my possessions.
Yeah, 4 fouls gone, just over 3 minutes played. There could be a lot of free throws coming. But as Creon's already pointed out, Essex aren't the best in the league, 3-point shooters. Myers, 3 throw shooters, sorry. Myers 3 doesn't go. Adu brings it forward. Down to Sturt. Sturt with a quick release off the back of the ring. No rebounders in there. It's an easy board for Nelson.
This is exactly what we're talking about. A quick shot, and it ends up with Milton Keynes getting a transition break, fast break, and an easy 2.
Briglia back up top to Sturt. Tossed inside. Anderson driving hard against Williams. Good defense from Williams to deny it. Yorick gets the boards as well. Here come Milton Keynes looking to push. Gardner out ahead of the break. Great feed from Clark to find him.
Great pass. 2 fast breaks in a row. This is where we're saying Essex need to control the tempo of the game.
Go back to what was working, which was things like that driving to the basket. Great rebound from Sturt. Blocked from behind by Williams. Here come the Lions on the break again. They have numbers. Clark to Nelson for the two-handed throwdown. And Milton Keynes a fast break their way right back into this game.
Definitely 3 big fast breaks, hitting with the slam dunk, or resulting from that big block from Yorick Williams.
And then on the break, a good no-look. And Nelson comes it down. We were just saying 2 minutes ago how Milton Keynes was struggling to score. Essex looked the livelier. Suddenly, it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, I feel Essex, when they had that little lead, they could have run the shot clock down a little bit, maybe got a shot up after about 20 seconds. They went quick, and obviously with the adrenaline going, they thought they were going to make the buckets, never got it, and then they get those 3 fast breaks.
The other thing about taking the quick shots, like the one from Sturt down here, he's shooting a 15-footer with no rebounders in there. They've gone too fast even to set up, and their offensive rebounding has been a feature of this opening few minutes.
Oh, definitely. I think all coaches, all of us in this league will always talk about how important it is to have good shot selection, to put your team with a chance to at least get that second attempt.
But if you're Mike New, you're probably pretty pleased with where you are at the mid-stage, because Milton Keynes haven't played very well, but they're still right only 1 point behind.
Oh, definitely. I think that to be 1 point behind after all the fouls you've given up is a testament to them picking it up and getting a little bit more focused.
Well, Milton Keynes make their way back out onto court. Gardner and Williams leading the way behind him. Nelson, Clark, and Myers will be the 5. Gashedadu, Anderson, Sturt, and really come back out. So no subs for either side during that timeout. Be a Pirates ball from the end after that fast break dunk from Travis Nelson. Adu to Sturt. In the corner is Anderson. Anderson spinning, driving hard, and there's a foul call there on Yorick Williams. And Yorick thought he might have got fouled there. He was none too pleased.
Yeah, Yorick trying to get the hook called, but I think as you can see over here, as he spins round, he just got a little bit of speed. Maybe did get that little chicken wing out to try and free himself up.
They're over the limit, of course, so it'll be 2 free throws. Milton Keynes are like, Milton Keynes are arguing that he wasn't shooting, but actually, it doesn't matter that he wasn't shooting. They've reached the bonus, so it'll be 2 free throws for Jamal Anderson. Well, that one was clean, having airballed his last attempt.
I think it's all psychological. If you can stick to the same pattern, then you can make them.
Second one did well to draw eye, and he's just very hit and miss. Let's kick forward to Clark, round to Williams, open, sets his feet for 3, string music, Yorick Williams, and he's such a street shooter. If he makes one, he can make 4 or 5.
Oh, definitely, Yorick can have a big night. When he makes his first one, they got to keep their eyes on him. He's been a huge spark off the bench.
Sturt for 3 doesn't go, Clark with the rebound. The other thing is Yorick has unlimited range, so you've got to guard him all the way out. Myers with the offensive rebound. Here's Williams, open again, passes it up to Gardner for 3, that doesn't go. And Myers again with the offensive rebound, fires from 17 feet, and Briglia pulls in the rebound.
Very quick shots. Great pass by Williams when he gave up that 3, and Gardner missed the open 3.
Yeah, Williams having made one, you thought he was going to shoot that, but he saw a teammate in a better spot. to move the ball on. Good play. Bichette with the 18-foot jumper that rattles in.
Great offense right there. They passed the ball, got at least 3 passes on that offense, resulted in a good pass.
Whoa,
good shot.
Yorick Williams off the top of the board. Radar a little off there. Adu spinning, drives behind the back to Sturt. Good help defense from Williams to knock it out of bounds. And it'll be a end-line ball to the Pirates.
I think we're seeing Milton Keynes do exactly what Essex did. They're now going for quick shots instead of passing the ball around, and it's resulting in transition for the Essex Pirates.
That's good defense from Yorick on the help, because it looks for all the world like Sturt was going to have an easy score.
Definitely.
Uluwasi into the game for the first time, sorry.
He's picked it up a lot defensively for Milton Keynes.
Tanner Adu coming round off the screen, knocks it down from the foul line. Ilya hits the deck. Everything okay? I think it was just a bit of a tangle underneath. And just a little full court pressure on the point guard just to get it out of his hands. Gardner brings it over.
I think Milton Keynes need to go down low. They're real small right now, Essex, without Sturt on the ball on the court.
Clark going around the screen now, dumps off to Nelson inside. Nelson goes through Anderson for the and one, lays it in, and as you say, they recognize the advantage they've got with Nelson inside.
Definitely, as you could see there, Clark, a very, very intelligent point guard, relies on the mismatch, and he stayed with it and got it to Nelson for the and one.
Travis Nelson at the foul line for the bonus, looking to tie the game at 14. No. And Anderson rises highest to pull in the rebound. Bichette on the ball to Adu. Uluwasi. Offense just stuttering a little bit. Adu has it on the far side. Steps back for 3. Tough shot off the front of the ring, and Anderson will chase it all the way out to his bench to pull in the rebound.
Big offensive rebound, frustrating for Milton Keynes Lions. They'll run their offense again.
Briglia drives in. Yorick trying to get a charge, doesn't get it, but another offensive board that was tipped in by Anderson. You give a team 3 chances, they're eventually going to score.
Definitely, definitely. They need to keep Anderson off the backboards. He's the energy man right now.
Clark out to Gardner for 3. No, that'll come all the way out to Williams, though. Williams is double-teamed and fouled. I think Adu got him. No. In fact, it's Uluwasi who's called for the foul.
Milton Keynes need to just be a little more patient on the offense, get the ball moving side to side. Good to see Coach New getting a couple of players in, getting everybody into the rotation. That helps you down the stretch.
Yeah, Darden is in for the first time. So too is Connor Washington. Here he is on the ball. Williams back to Washington. Clark throws it down to Williams in the corner. Ball going around the 3-point line. Yorick running the baseline. Good hands to break that up. I think it was Gachet who got a little fingertip on it. Bounced off Nelson out of bounds, but the deflection key there. Yeah,
Coach Lewis coming out with a little bit of a 2-3 zone, and they had themselves big and wide, and that made it a little difficult for them to get the ball down low to Nelson.
Gachet. Inside, Uluwasi has it knocked away. Ball is saved by the Pirates. It's out to Adu for 3. Tanner Adu strokes it from long range. And the lead is back out to 6 for Essex.
Definitely, Tanner Adu's getting hot, and we said that if he does get hot, he can be a problem to stop.
Clark. Washington. Back to Clark. Drives inside. Good hands to break that up from Singh. Washington, Clark. Oh, what a shot at the end of the shot clock that is from Chris Clark.
That hurts after a very, very good sequence of defense from the Essex Pirates.
Adu around the screen, gets it to Gachet. Lets one go from behind the arc. That doesn't go. Rebound Clark. Has Darden ahead of him. Finds Darden through his hands. Adu couldn't see the ball for a second there, and that will be a white ball.
Good hustle there by Connor Washington, diving for the loose ball. A coach always wants to see big hustle plays like that. I think that Milton Keynes need to try and get the ball down low and take advantage of the size advantage right now.
Yeah, because Lawrence Brown has also come into the game. He's a big unit. There's a lot of height there on that back line that the Pirates can't match up against, really. Singh trying the skip pass, gets it to Adu. Adu drives baseline. Adu is fouled by, well, it was either Brown or Dodd who got him. I'll wait for the referee to confirm. And it's Brown who's called for the foul. Just a quick first step past Williams.
Definitely. That's the thing about Adu. He's so unorthodox going to the basket. That would have been a charging foul had it been somebody else, but he's got a way of turning his body in order to get to the basket.
Anderson checks back into the game for the Pirates as Tanner Adu goes to the free throw line, looking to stretch his team's lead. There's just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. They're up 3. First one is clean.
Essex make all their free throws. They have a little bit more of a cushion going to the end of this first quarter.
Well, he is the best so far this season on his team from this distance, and those two perfect examples of why, I think.
Definitely good release, good basics.
Washington. Washington drives in, kicks it out in the corner to Yorick Williams for 3. And you say, when he makes his first, you're in trouble because he will keep hitting.
Oh yeah, he's not shy to shoot the basketball, and he'll keep on shooting if he's feeling it.
Anderson, great pass, but it's slightly through the hands of Gachette. Did well to recover. Anderson has it back up top to Tanner Adu. Uluwasi along the baseline. 3 doesn't go from Gachette in the corner. Washington with the rebound. 15 seconds here to go. Stolen away by Singh. Singh trying to keep it in bounds. Does just that. Anderson dumps it back off. Pirates haven't made use of it here. Reset. They've got to shoot now, though. Adu got to get it off. Gets it off in time. It doesn't go. And a frantic finish to the first quarter. But Tim Lewis and the Essex Pirates got to be well pleased with where they are in the game right now.
Oh, definitely. To come out of on top in the first quarter is always a good way to set the tone for the game. I think what they need to do, though, is be a little bit more smarter when they go on the fast break. They had a 3-on-1 just a second ago, and they failed to execute on it.
We've reached the end of the first. The Lions trailing the Pirates by 2. We'll be right back.
Three years after our first visit, National Geographic is going back to one of the deadliest places on Earth. One of the most spectacular discoveries of our time is under threat. Can the secrets of the mysterious ancient crystals be unlocked before they are lost forever? A National Geographic special, Return to the Giant Crystal Cave, starts Sunday at 8.
Welcome to the Zone. It's not a place, it's a state of mind, of being. You can see, feel, sense everything. He knows what cards you have, just as surely as if he was looking at them. You want to find the Zone? You put in the hours. Play the hands. With more tournaments and more players, you'll find it at PokerStars.com, the world's largest poker site.
Girl with the right allocations, who is fast and thorough and sharp as a tack. She's playing with her jewelry, she's putting up her hair, she's touring the facility and picking up slack. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket.
New independent Indestructible Gel by Studio Line. Extreme hold with elastic resistance. New, quicker drying formula holds in seconds, indestructible style for hours. Roughed, crushed, your style bounces back. Give your hair ultimate bounce back ability. Extreme hold, elastic resistance. New Studio Line Indestructible Gel by L'Oreal. And now, discover new Indestructible Gum. Elastic texture for choppy styles.
For 10 years, eHarmony has matched millions of people around the world based on deep compatibility. Try eHarmony today and review all your matches free.
Hi, I'm James. I've been traveling in Spain, getting a little culture, but what I'm not getting is the entertainment. So I had an idea. What if I could play the videos from my PC back in England, here, in sunny Spain? Next thing you know, with Windows 7, you can pull your videos from your home PC and play them pretty much anywhere. This is Conkers.
Eso es ridículo.
Oh, gracias.
Get a 2-year guarantee on the latest PCs with Windows 7 from John Lewis.
I'm a PC, and Windows 7, my idea.
It's the complete at-home digital trainer featuring an innovative heart rate monitor. EA Sports Active 2, out now on Connect for Xbox 360.
Welcome back to the MK Lions Arena, where the hometown Lions are trailing here by 2 at the end of 1. And Creon, the thing that leaps off the page in the statistics to me is 8 offensive rebounds for the Pirates against 9 defensive rebounds for the Lions. Half the missed shots have ended up back in Essex's hands.
Definitely. We're talking about the size mismatch that Milton Keynes has, and Essex Pirates are actually out-rebounding them at this phase.
It's all about hustle in that regard. Williams, not this time for 3. Good offensive rebound from Brown. High off the glass for 2.
They got to go down low because they've got the size. If you have the size, they have to use it.
Anderson trying to get it inside. Good hands from Brown to break it up. Washington running. Washington flips it up. Oh, it doesn't go, and both the tip missed it. Darden with the offensive board. Sticks it. That bobbles out. Brown with the rebound. And that's where the height comes into play right there.
Definitely. He's staying tall, keeping his hands up, get the rebound, straight back up.
Singh skips it around to Adu. Oh, that's a little too far away. Tuluwasi trying to find Adu in the corner, but threw it too far in front of him.
Well, there they go. They're going to bring Sturt back in just to get a little bit more size. They also got Briglia coming in just to get a little bit more rebounding. Good counter by Mike New, bringing in Nelson also.
And Gardner also back into the game as well. Bit of full court pressure. Gardner runs down to offer some help, but the inbound is to Washington. Washington round the screen, driving through, skips it over. Brown had to reach high to catch that. Nelson spins along and he's fouled. Adu got him first, I think, but if not, Sturt was fouling him as well.
Nelson is so good in the low post. He can spin left, he can spin right, and he can hit you with a little jump shot. So they're going to have to double team him, or else he's going to get to the line a lot.
It was caught against Tanner Adu on the reach-in, but still in the process of shooting, so Nelson will go to the line. First one is short.
It's surprising because they're one of the top leading teams in the BBL with free throw shooting percentage.
Second one is good. Laker. Sturt. Adu. Singh. back to Singh, inside to Sturt, and the thing about that is Clark is going to be called for a foul, but I'm not sure if Sturt might have turned that over even without the slap.
Yeah, I think the Milton Keynes zone defense has stifled Essex a little bit. They're struggling to get a good look right now, so good call by Mike New to get into the zone.
Sturt comes up to the elbow, kicks it out to Adu. Adu lines one up off the back of the ring. And the other thing, another offensive board, I was about to say with the zone, is they've got all the big boys at the back for the rebound, but they still don't come up with it that time.
You've got to locate a body and box out rather than just go up and get that rebound.
Sturt dumps it inside, really up. Tough shot from underneath the basket for two.
He uses his body real well. It might not be as big as the other forwards, but he uses his body real well.
Well, that was just a sloppy pass, which means that it'll be a Pirates ball from the side. Brown leaving the game. He's done quite well in his few minutes, Lawrence Brown. He's made an impact.
Yeah, definitely coming off the bench, and you know, you give a guy like Myers a little bit of a blow, and then he gets about 4 points or so, a couple of rebounds in that little stint. Good help off the bench.
Singh drives through and he's fouled on his way to the basket.
The foot speed again. Keep on talking about Essex are a real fast team. You've got to stay in front of the guy with the ball.
Look again, it's just a little stutter, and then he just had Gardner on his side, and it's always going to be a defensive foul. Adu lets go for three, that doesn't drop. Rebound, Sean Myers. Gardner looking to push. Now he's forced to slow down by Singh. Goes inside to Nelson, squares up, drives along the baseline, strong move, and one for Travis Nelson. And for the second time in the game, he'll go to the line for an and one.
Great job by Travis Nelson. As I said, there you get him swinging the ball around and attacking the basket real strong. Got the step on Studer. He should have just let him go, because when you're the only big guy on the team, you can't give up silly fouls like that.
The bonus is good, and Milton Keynes' lead is out to 4 here early in the second quarter. Bichette trying to force one in. Myers with the steal. Almost stolen back, but Washington managed to hang on. Good play. Myers tosses it across to Nelson. Great fast break from the Lions, and they really have the momentum right now.
Definitely, they're putting on a little bit of a 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1 trap, and off of that, they're getting those transition fast break points.
Bichette to start at the foul line. Adu. The far side is Singh, and he stepped on the line. His foot went backwards, stepped on the line, and it's when the game is going away from you, it's things like that that hurt.
Oh, definitely. What they need to do right now is try and get the ball into the high post and maybe try and get a good look at maybe going to the basket. Stop settling for jump shots at this point.
Clark. Washington for three, doesn't go. Mamouni gets his first touch of the game. Adu. Sturt comes up to the foul line, but ends up going all the way out behind the arc to get the ball. Adu turns the corner, drives through, flipped it up. I think he was looking for other options, couldn't find any. Washington. Clark for three, that's short. And Mamouni with the easy rebound.
End to end now. What the coach would like is somebody to just take control of the game, look for a good look, get the ball into the high post, and look for a high-low option.
Mamouni to Sturt, driving in. Oh, should have finished. Gets his own rebound though. Goes again. No. Third attempt. Finally he gets it to drop. Good hustle to keep going after it.
Great job by him. He picks up an extra 2 rebounds on that play right there.
Always helps the stats, that. Gardner to Clark up top. Clark. Mid-range from Gardner doesn't go. Mamouni can only get a finger to it, so it'll be out of bounds. Lions ball.
Gardner really struggling right now. Just can't get into the rhythm of the game. He's been taken out, which will be difficult for him also. But the coach realizes he's got to keep them fresh and the traps working, so good energy on the legs also.
Hasse and Gill into the game for the Lions. It's lobbed to Nelson, gets it on to Myers. Here's Gill with his first touch. Back to the near side, and Gill running the baseline. It's Hasse. Gill has it. Gill pulls up from 18 feet off the front of the ring. Anderson has to run back to get it, and Meridia picks it up in the end. Midway through the second quarter, Lions leading the Pirates by 4, as that three-pointer does not go, and really 2 Milton Keynes players, Washington and Nelson, getting in each other's way there. Should have been an easy rebound.
Definitely. I'd like to say that Connor Washington's really done well coming off the bench. He's kept Mike News kept it on for quite a long period, and he's actually been the person that's controlled the tempo for them.
Adu drives through, dumps off, and Mamouni just can't hang on to the ball at the moment. He's had a couple bobble through his hands. It's a good pass. He's just got to catch and go up there.
Definitely, that's what you want to do. You want to penetrate and dish off, but like you said, they standing and watching and not too much movement.
Oh, almost stolen away. The 2 Pirates got in each other's way there. Anderson knocked it away from Mamouni, who probably would have stolen it. Williams and Clark come back in, and Washington does now get a breather, but as you rightly point out, he's given his team good minutes off the bench.
Definitely, it gave Clark a little bit of a break, who had also, I think Clark was on 2 fouls, so they needed to give him a little bit of a rest.
Oh, Myers did well to get in close to the basket, just couldn't finish the play. Mamouni dumps off to Sturt. Sturt can't get that one to drop. Clark has it, looking to push. He has Williams in the corner. He gives it to Myers instead. Myers' 3 doesn't go. Yorick Williams going after the rebound, and the ball came off Clark last, Pirates possession.
Sturt has got to make his layups down low. He's getting himself in good positions, getting the ball down low, and he's rushing it. He just needs to be a little more composed.
Well, it's still 29-25. We've been stuck on this score for a short while now. Neither team able to give the scorekeeper anything to do.
I think we have to pay testament to some good defense on both ends.
True.
Everybody's helping everybody.
Mamouni into Tuluwasi. Tuluwasi drives thing, goes up strong. Good defense from Hasse, went up, but didn't commit the foul, just kept his arms straight up. Often you see people chasing a block there, committing a foul.
Yeah, he kept himself big, like you said, arms straight up, so the ref wasn't going to give him a call on that one.
He could easily have gone chasing after a block there, and he comes up with a steal now as well. Clark driving through, has Nelson wide open in the lane, and Nelson finally gets the scoreboard ticking. Lions by 6.
I think if Mike New gets Nelson to touch the ball on every single offense, they're not going to stop him.
They've certainly had problems with the big man in the paint. Briglia from 18 feet is a little bit short. There's a foul on the rebound. It's Tuluwasi who's going to be called for it. Had a hold. And it'll be a Milton Keynes ball as Gouchette comes in for Mamouni. Tanner Adu just having a word with his coach about which play they should run. Now he gets back on defense as the Lions go inside to Myers. That's too easy, but Myers has missed a couple of real close ones.
Definitely, I think just rushed it a bit on that play.
Gouchette driving through, and Hasse will say he went straight up in the air, but it's all right being straight up in the air if there's no contact. If you're in the air and there's contact, it's always going to be a defensive foul.
Without a doubt, unless your feet are on the ground, they're going to make that call. Good drive to the basket. Now he's got to make his free throws. If he makes his free throws, they stay in striking distance.
But it was something they did well in the first quarter, was get to the foul line. They didn't make enough of those free throws, but they did get to the foul line. They haven't done as well in doing that, drawing the fouls in this second period.
No, definitely. I think that's due to the defense that the Milton Keynes now going into the zone defense has stopped them getting that penetration, and without the penetration, they're not getting to the foul line.
Clark breaks through the defense. Oh, no help. Doesn't get the finger roll to go, and it came off Clark last, did it? Referees are going to talk it over. Initially, they said it was a Pirates ball, and then they confirmed it was a Pirates ball. We get the benefit of a replay, so we can see if they were right or not. Yep, they
Definitely
were. Pirates ball.
When I'm coaching, I wish I could get a replay sometimes.
The only problem is it doesn't always tell you what you thought you saw first time around.
No, it doesn't.
Anderson inside. Out to Adu, sets his feet for three. He's had the radar a little bit off here. And Anderson is fouled on the rebound. Jelani Gardner called for the push in the back. And we have 2:39 left in this first half, and timeout has been called by Mike New after that second foul. 31-26 the score. What do you think Mike will be saying to his team right now?
I think they've got the lead, they've got to control it, and he's got to get them to just keep on putting the ball down low to Travis Nelson. They can't stop him. He's just a big guy who knows how to use a drop step or a jump hook really, really well.
And part of the problem that the Pirates have had this year is their offense. They're the lowest scoring team in the BBL. We've already talked about their poor free throw shooting. They're going to need to put 70, 80 points on the board if they're going to win this game. How are they going to do that against this zone defense?
Well, that's what they got to figure out now. They're getting the ball to the high post, which is really good, but they're not cutting backdoor. The backdoor is wide open. If they can somehow thread the needle and get a couple of passes in the backdoor, they're going to get some easy layups.
Because defensively, I don't think they'll be too upset with where they are. They've only given up 31 points. You could extrapolate that out to maybe a 75-point total game. They'd be quite pleased to keep a team to 75 points. They just need to get one more than that.
Definitely, and as we said, it's a 40-minute game. They do well for the first 2 to 3 quarters. It's going to be that fourth quarter that we'll be talking about.
Well, in their last 3 games, they were right there with Leicester with a quarter to go. They were right there with Glasgow with 5 to go. You had a bit more of a good head start against them in the first quarter in the game in between. But they have shown in recent weeks that then they're getting there.
Oh, no, definitely. And like in the interview you had with them, Coach New, they will play till the end. That's the one good thing that Tim's got these boys doing.
That is the one thing that you talk to coaches up and down the league that they say about the Pirates. It doesn't matter what the score is. They never quit. They play hard right to the end, and that's a credit to them. Gachette's shot doesn't go. They're still very much in this game 2 minutes from halftime. Nelson. Gardner has it. Gardner given a little bit of space, and that was all he needed to get the shot off, but it was a bit short.
Yeah, he's just not getting the right looks right now, and that was kind of like a forced shot. He's just trying to get into the game a little too hard.
Adu with the shot clock ticking down, thrown away to Clark. Clark has Williams, but he's lost the ball, gets it back, and he lost it again. Just never really had control. It went through his hands, looked like a turnover, then he got it back, and eventually he did turn it over.
Yeah, right now the ball's a little bit like a little piece of soap. Nobody can get a grip on it.
Gachette throws it inside, back outside to Adu. Back to Gachette. And again Adu. Into the high post. Tuluwasi trying to fight for space. Brigdale did well, but then couldn't get the shot to go because Gardner had blocked it. Great pass from Williams to Gardner. Gardner is fouled by Anderson. And that's one of them. If you're going to foul him, foul him. If you're not, give him the 2 points. Don't do both.
Definitely, that was like really a soft foul. As you see, a great pass from Yorick Williams, the bounce pass that we always talk about. Use the bounce pass in the key. It's the best pass to use, and Gardner gets himself on the board. So hopefully he'll be able to take off from this.
Second foul on Jamal Anderson, and that will give Tim Lewis a chance to call a timeout. It's a 33-26 game. There's just under 90 seconds to go, and I've been saying this a lot in recent weeks. The last couple of minutes just before halftime is important. Essex won't want this to get out to double figures. That's a key thing right now here for them for this last 80-odd seconds.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you look at the biggest lead that Essex had in the game was 7 points. Right now, Gardner makes this, gives Milton Keynes a big lead of 7 points. And as a coach, you don't want it to go to the double-digit lead, like you said, because then it becomes a little bit too hard to get back into the game, no matter how many runs you make.
And the thing is, the Pirates had 21 points on the board at the end of the first quarter. Only 5 points gone in here in the second. In some ways, they're a bit fortunate not to be further behind, scoring only 5 points in 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, I think their defense has helped them as much as Milton Keynes' defense has helped Milton Keynes. But what they need to do is get some good ball movement. On the zone defense, offensively, they're too stagnant. They're standing on the top, letting the ball do the work, but you have to relocate also.
Back out come the two sides then. Last action was the and-one possibility for Gardner. And if he makes this, it'll be the biggest lead of the ball game for either side. He does make it, and he struggled with his three-point shooting, but he managed to make a three the other way. Gachette driving to the basket, good pass from Tulawasi, and really the Pirates needed that.
Definitely good fast break, good give and go.
Williams from deep, short. Long rebound comes all the way out to Gardner. Pirates wanting a carry there, nothing doing from the officials. And the Lions can reset. Gardner in the corner, steps underneath the head fake, just towed the line, and it's amazing. He makes a fast break layup, suddenly he feels it, and he makes a 20-footer.
Definitely, he's starting to get into the flow of the game now, which could be a big, big problem for Essex.
Adu. Briglia. Williams out on the break, throws it back to Nelson, great pass, and Nelson with the one-handed stuff, super play from Williams to find it.
The fans love that. Big guy running the floor, reward him with the pass, and he gets the big slam for you.
And we said they wouldn't want it to get out to double digits. It is at double digits now. But the Pirates have a chance with the final shot here. There's just a slight differential, but they will get a chance. Adu drives through. Adu flips it up, doesn't go. Anderson with the offensive rebound and putback, and that will do it for the first half. And really, the Pirates did well to hang on there in the second quarter because they had a few spells where they didn't score for a long time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Jamal Anderson, for me, has been the person that's kept Essex close. His energy, offensive rebounding has been key, and we saw that just with the last play of the game. Tanadu drives to the basket, doesn't get anything going, and then all of a sudden, he ends up getting the rebound and the putback.
Milton Keynes 8 points up. Mike New will be happy going into the locker room right now.
Oh, definitely. They haven't played to their full potential yet, so to have the lead is obviously going to be something, you know, it makes your halftime talk a lot easier.
We're at the half. Milton Keynes Lions leading 38 points to 30.
What I want for Christmas, if you'd like to try and guess, it's something very special.
Merry Christmas, Harry.
It can come in many sizes or at any time of day.
Will you join me?
All I ask for Christmas is to have you here.
Enjoy Sky Movies this Christmas in sparkling HD.
On this Christmas holiday.
Grab Huge Air, skateboarding and snowboarding in the biggest Tony Hawk game ever. Tony Hawk Shred, limited edition board available at your local game store. Out now.
Really?
This is the unknown elite. This is force multiplied. Relentless. Exacting. Precise. This is a new breed of warrior for a new breed of warfare. This is Tier 1. Medal of Honor, developed in collaboration with Special Operations Soldiers.
Don't miss this. Vodafone customers can buy festival tickets this Wednesday, 48 hours before they go on general sale. Vodafone, power to you.
Cold, wet, windy. Gillette Energizing Moisturizer combats dry winter skin because winter hates your face.
Get ready to root for the blue guy.
Oh, my giant blue head!
DreamWorks Megamind in 3D.
I smell a hero.
They get a kick by kicking your teeth in with the pinch of salt and the Bible grin.
Celebrate joy. Joy of Pink, the new fragrance from Lacoste. And celebrate Christmas with another pink feeling, touch of pink.
Sur le premier jour de Noël, j'ai reçu de mon chéri une perdrix dans une poirier. Sur le troisième jour de Noël, j'ai reçu de mon chéri 3 oiseaux français, 2 petits colombes et une perdrix dans une poirier. Sur le 9e jour de Noël, j'ai reçu de mon chéri 9 dames dansant, 8 ours lourants, 7 bouches-gorges au volant, 6 poules et enfants, 7 bagues d'or, et une perdrix dans une poirier.
Sky brings you skypoker.com, with players competing at every level from all across the UK. Get seated in seconds at any time of day and earn regular monthly bonuses as you play. And if you haven't joined Sky Poker yet, we'll give you £5 completely free. Quick and easy UK poker with great monthly bonuses. Join us all at skypoker.com.
Welcome back to the MK Lions Arena, where it's not all Milton Keynes fans. There are some who've made the trip and made the effort to get behind the Pirates, dressed up especially for the occasion. And it's pretty much a sellout here. Virtually every seat taken in the MK Lions Arena, and it really is a big day for them. I know they've been working hard to get this place. They've had a lot of support from the local council. The local Milton Keynes mayor was a big backer of the Lions' bid to get this arena, and really they want to get off to a winning start. They've done quite well in the opening 20 minutes, leading by 8.
Oh yes, definitely. Wins what brings your fans back. And within the game right now, Essex need to get a basket because they don't want to fall behind by 10 or more.
Sturt trying to force it inside. That ball is not loose, but it will remain in possession of the Lions. Gardner for 3, yes, all string, and if you think back, he made that layup with the AMP1, and since then he seems to have his touch.
Definitely, I think he's going to get hot. If he can take off from here, he'll give us some good highlights.
Sturt driving through, Adu out in the corner with the head fake, Adu with the pull-up, bobbles and drops for him.
Lucky gets the shooter's roll on that one. What they need to do now is try and get a stop. Without Milton Keynes, get it down low to Nelson.
Nelson had a big first half. Myers cutting back door, and Nelson was the distraction on that play, but Travis Nelson, 16 first half points off 7 of 9 shooting. He really was a big presence inside.
Oh, definitely, that was all Nelson. As you said, everybody focused on him, denying him the ball. Good backdoor cut by Myers to get the 2.
Anderson, shot clock at 3, he's got to get it off, 2-1. Does he get it off in time? It's tipped out of bounds by Brigliale. It doesn't really matter. And it will be a Lions ball.
Good pressure by Essex right here. They got to get back and try to get back on defense. Get the ball down low to Nelson.
Clark. Gardner running up to the high. Here he is, and that's an offensive foul, and Nelson just a little forearm to clear Brigliale out of the way, and he's going to get caught for it.
I think both refs were about to call him clearing out. Brigadier is quite a strong little forward, really strong, not giving up position, and Nelson fighting for the ball.
You'll see it here, 15, just fighting for position. The pair of them battling there, but it's that the referees have called, that last little arm across. I suppose it doesn't help with the height advantage. His elbows are about at his face anyway.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
It looks worse than it probably is. Inside off the class, just not quite rolling there for Anderson. Clark. Hasse in the corner, Myers open, he's got that range, but he drives inside instead. Good work from Sean Myers.
Good ball movement by Milton Keynes. Ball was all the way on the left-hand side, swung it around to the right, and then we get this lovely layup.
Anderson. Gachette to the hole. Block! What a block! But it comes back to the Pirates and Gachette, but it doesn't go that time. Hasse, who got the block, pulls down the rebound. Clark. I think Tim Lewis might call a timeout here. Things are just starting to drift away. Hasse for three, hits it. And Tim Lewis turns to the table and says, timeout, please. Because suddenly his team have find themselves in a 16-point hole. That great block defensively. And then they come down the other end after the rebound for a basket, and it's just been all Milton Keynes here, 10-2 to start the quarter.
Off of that offensive rebound, I don't think it was a good move by Gachette to go straight up. You've got the ball, bring it out, restart your play. Milton Keynes right now making that extra pass and getting good shots.
Yeah, Tim Lewis, he got up as if to call a timeout, and then he thought, I'll wait and see what happens on this play. He saw the three-pointer went in, he turned straight to the table and said, I need to stop the game here, less than 3 minutes in, and no coach likes to call a timeout 3 minutes into the second half, because it's clearly going awry if you have to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely. You've come out of the change rooms, you've got a game plan to follow, it's not working, you've got to burn a timeout real early, and as you said, they're in a 16-point hole on the road, which isn't a comfortable position to be in.
Yeah, but he is a very calm and passive, almost, coach, Tim Lewis. He never gets too irate, sits down, tells the guys what he wants to do. You see some guys jumping up and down, screaming and shouting and throwing things. That's not his style.
No, Tim's a great coach, and Tim knows how to work with young guys. As soon as if he has to lose his head, like some of us coaches might do at times, he'll just lose, make them lose confidence even more. So he does a great job, and he'll get them winning sooner or later.
Gachette to Stir. Adu. Trying to throw it in, diving like a goalkeeper. It's Brigliala trying to save it. The pass was just too far away from him. And he went full length to try and keep the ball in bounds, but just couldn't quite. Good hustle, though, I suppose.
Definitely. I think Turner could have done a better job with the pass, trying to hook it in rather than making a straight bounce pass into the post.
Gardner drives in and thrown out of bounds. I think he might have just caught one above the eye for his troubles as well.
Yeah, I think he is expecting to find the guy waiting in the corner again for that shot, but he made a backdoor cut, and obviously Gardner never saw him.
Adu. Brigliala inside, flipped it up, didn't quite have enough on it, but he traveled with it anyway. And the ball goes back to Milton Keynes.
Yeah, probably just dragged his pivot foot on that one. Could have taken a dribble and got the reverse layup.
Lewis and his coaching team watch on as their side find themselves 16 down. Gardner with the head fake, bounces it to Myers. Myers off the back of the ring, rebound Anderson. Adu looking to push. Still going all the way, and he got caught from the side, I think. Hasse turns to both referees and went, on me? On me? I didn't touch him, Raf. But that's usually predicates someone who did touch him. Hard to tell from that angle. Might have caught him on the head.
Good move by Tanadu. He's got that little stutter dribble on the top and then explodes and gets to the basket. they've done a good job of keeping him out of the lane, and they've got to keep on doing that, or else he will get to the free throw line, and he's probably one of their better free throw shooters.
Colin Singh will check into the game, and Adrian Sturt sits down. And when Sturt goes out of the game, they are a small unit.
Yeah, they go very, very small when Sturt goes out. Probably going to give them some zone defense again. Try and move, get a couple of double teams, try and get a couple turnovers, and hopefully, if they're not going to score on the fast break, they're not getting anything in the half-court set.
I think press might be coming here as well. Oh, it might not have to, but Gardner with the rebound. Oh, and he's thrown that away. Just, he was trying to get it to Clark, and it bounced off the head of Nelson, and will be a Pirates ball. There was just a little conflab there. Referee didn't quite see it, but fortunately the trail referee did spot that it had bounced off Nelson's head. Important couple of minutes for the Pirates just to try and keep in this game. Brigliala for three, and that's a big shot. They needed that.
Very big shot, and they needed that right now because Milton Keynes were on a good run. They're settling down in their offense, Milton Keynes. Just as I say that, probably commentators get the guy to throw the ball out.
Yeah, here's the three. Had plenty of space and lined it up. I bet you he won't get that much room this time. No, Nelson going a bit further out to him. For sure. Brigliala driving in, kicks it out to Adu. Adu for three, that's off the mark. Myers rises high, throws it out to Gardner. Great hustle back by the Pirates, but here comes Nelson on the trail with the dunk, and he's had some big throwdowns today.
Oh, definitely. Big man running the floor, reward him with the ball, and he finishes strong. That's how you want your big man to finish on the fast break.
He's got a highlight film of his own from today's game. Adu with 7 on the shot clock, has screens either way. Goes right, now he's got to shoot. Brigliala gets it off just in time and hits with the 3 on the buzzer. 2 in a quick succession for him.
Milton Keynes are doing well on their offense, but Essex play good against a man-to-man. I'm surprised that Coach New has opted to go for the man-to-man defense. He might change back to his zone just now.
Whoa, that's overcooked. Myers can't haul it in. He was coming up, and Gardner thought he was going out. Threw it over the top of him. And here it is, right on the shot clock buzzer. But worth going back a few plays to the trail and the two-handed jam from Travis Nelson.
And a perfect fast break ball never touched the ground.
Certainly was. Lightning fast down court, the Milton Keynes Lions on that play. That'll be an offensive foul with Colin Singh called for a push by the official, not setting a legal screen. It's only his first.
They need to move the ball a little bit more like they did just then. Unfortunately, they get the foul called, but they are getting some good looks right now, Essex.
Clock is too long. Myers with the offensive rebound, goes underneath and lays it back in. It's a problem with the zone is you can lose them in the corner like that.
Definitely, and also it's very difficult to box out on any shots in the zone.
Oh, that almost found its way to Gachette. He did well to keep that in bounds. And that will be a charging foul on Gardner. Colin Singh putting his body on the line. And Gardner saying that he didn't have any room to turn and get the step. You've got to allow the man to get the ball down. It's a tight one, that.
Very tough. I mean, the guy had established position, but like you're saying, Gardner never got a chance to turn to see where he is going. And then obviously we get the collision.
Well, he's still arguing the call, but he's going to go and sit down now because that's his third personal foul. Yorick Williams will check back into the game.
I'd credit Singh also, you know, giving up your body in a situation like that. You know, you're always trying to teach the young kids, don't reach in, use your body. Perfect example of it.
Adu. Anderson driving baseline, trying to spin back the other way, throws it across to Adu. Adu under great pressure. What a shot from Tanner Adu.
Good shot by Tanner, good patience on their offense, swung the ball down into the post, got the reverse. This could be a highlight.
Anderson, one-handed throw down on the break. And back into single figures, 52-43 to score. Oh, that's another turnover. Adu has it. Adu to Singh. Singh will lay it in. And what a momentum for the Pirates. Suddenly they're right back in this game. They've recovered well, and their defense has fed their offense.
Definitely. Off of the defense, but let's credit Brigia. He hit those 2 3-point shots at a critical time. And then obviously off of the charge that Singh took, they've had some big buckets, the breakaway dunks, and then now a layup by Singh. So great comeback by the Essex Pirates.
There's another look at that last play. Just got his hand in the passing lane. There's the steal and the dunk at the end. And then it's worth seeing from a second angle. He's got some elevation, hasn't he? He was looking down on that one.
Oh, definitely. Jamal Anderson, probably one of the most athletic kids you're going to find in the BVL this season. Played for the Great Britain under-20 team, and as a highlight reel just waiting to happen all the time.
And well, Tim Lewis will be delighted with the way his team have come, because we think back to that timeout when Hassie hit the 3 in the corner. Looked like Milton Keynes were just going to go further and further away, but his team responded well.
Yeah, the thing that I found a little bit funny is that each time a team has control, they kept on rushing. Milton Keynes had control of the game, and they could have just like slowed it down, but I guess they got some open looks and just never made the shots.
Well, the Lions quick out of that timeout. Here come the Pirates now.
In that little run that Essex made, I don't remember Travis Nelson touching the basketball. I think this position, Coach New is probably going to say, we have to get it down to the big guy and see what happens and feed off of it.
Because Nelson is 8 of 10 for 18 points. Part of that is he just keeps dunking it. He gets so close to the basket. That's exactly what they do, and a rare miss there for Nelson.
Rushed it a bit on that one, I think.
Adu under pressure. Adu drives through. Oh, what a pass to find Brigley. It looked like the pass was going out into the corner, fooled everybody, and dropped it off for an easy lane. Yorick Williams in the corner for 3 off the back of the ring. Rebound Adu. Pirates looking to cut the lead further again here. Adu under pressure. Oh, it almost went in. He's fouled by Clark and will go to the line for 2. And that's the 3rd foul on Chris Clark. Have a look at this pass.
Exciting, no look, dump off, good ball fake, and then he goes up.
And then right after that, taking it back at them, that shot nearly went in, but Tanner Adu can go to the line with a chance here to pull this back down to just a shot. First one is good. As we say, the Pirates, one of their Achilles heel this season has been their free throw shooting, but he is the best of them.
They keep on making the first one. It's the second one that's been letting them down.
But I suppose if you're going to miss one, miss the second, it gives you a chance of rebounding.
True.
4 points between the teams, almost stolen away by Anderson. He's just really active in the passing lanes. I mean, he's been really active all game, truth be told.
Definitely. I think he's been probably their most consistent and most influential player in this game so far.
He's got 11 points and 8 rebounds so far in the game, but that doesn't tell you about the hustle and desire he's brought. Oh, that's a nice finger roll from Washington for 2.
Good turn by Connor Washington. Really cut around the screen really well. Used his left hand to separate. Great layup.
Adu under pressure, fall away, hand in his face, it's short. Washington with the rebound, has Nelson with it, doesn't need him, yes he does, lays it off, and Nelson with 2. And suddenly it's back out to 8.
I think Tanner looks a little bit tired right now after that last shot that he just took. He's been playing, I don't think he's been taken out of the game yet.
That's a long-range effort from Anderson for string.
If Anderson can add that to his game, the kid is going to be really hard to stop.
Good hands from Sturt to knock it loose. Anderson out on the break is found. Well played, Gill to recover and knock the ball away from him. He gets a pat from Anderson. Say good defense.
Great job by Gill, obviously getting back. Got all ball on that. Lucky, Jamal's lucky never went off his thigh as it usually does.
See there, look, just gave him a little slap saying good D. Not sure he would have said that if it had come off him and it ended up being a Milton Keynes ball, but there you go. Travis Nelson getting himself a break. As Brown comes back in, Sturt has it. The height difference between those two. Singh looking to drive, is fouled by Gill.
Good move by Singh, and I think he could have gone and posted up Gill a little bit in the post, but I know Gill's a really strong guy, so. But good move by Singh.
Team foul, so Colin Singh will go to the foul line. First trip of, for him today. And he makes the first.
He's a good shooter on the Great Britain under-20 team also. Shoots the ball well, so he's probably one of the guys going to get on the line. But once again, that second free throw.
Yeah. Well, they're consistent, I suppose. 56-51 the score. As Gill has it. Gill fires up. Tough shot doesn't go. And that touch Sturt last. And will be a end-line ball to the Lions. Less than 40 seconds here to go.
Big possession right.
Quarter.
Big possession right here. If they can get a bucket, they get the momentum going into the fourth quarter. Tough one.
Oh, it doesn't quite go from Myers, tipped in, and the Pirates get it back. And with 33.7 on the clock, they can pull this back down to a one-shot game going into the fourth quarter. Singh. Pichette under pressure gets it out to Briglia. Singh traveled. Fake one way, went back the other, just didn't get the ball down quick enough.
That was a perfect opportunity, obviously, to try and get a two-point play, get in with three of them, get a defensive stop, and then you have the momentum going into the fourth.
Washington, round the screen. Washington kicks it out. Oh, almost a turnover. And he stepped out of bounds. It is a turnover. Gill loses the ball. So the Pirates, with 5.1 on the clock, still can get the final score here of this third period and make it a one-shot game going into the quarter. Pichette with a prayer three, not quite, but a good recovery from the Pirates. They were in a big hole at one stage. They're only 5 down going into the fourth.
Oh yeah, if you coach Lewis right now, you're happy that they stayed in the game. Sometimes teams give up. Teams are like 16 points down, they're like, okay, let's just make it look respectable. But what they've done is they've come right back into the game off of tough defense, transition fast breaks, and now we got a good fourth quarter to look forward to.
We've reached the end of the third. Lions by 5. We'll be right back.
For bringing us great comfort, Sofa Delivery Men of the M4 Corridor. For protecting all we hold dear, burglar alarm engineers of Buxton. And for giving us the strength to carry on, pork pie fillers of Melton Mowbray.
Nice one.
Noble team, take that cruiser out now.
Out now on Xbox 360.
I'm looking. I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe everything. Maybe nothing. But I'll know when I find it. You know when it's the one. That's the one. Dolce & Gabbana, the one.
The A-Team Explosive Extended Edition.
Get in the play, we gotta finish this game. Man up and get in there.
When it comes to Blu-ray, there is no plan B. The A-Team. Own it now.
Ever thought your online casino wasn't taking you seriously? 32 Red have been awarded Best Online Casino by Casino Meister every year since 2003. Don't monkey around with your choice of casino. 32 Red. We're second to none.
Three-day stubble? If you've enjoyed a weekend without shaving, use the Braun Series 3 on Monday morning. Braun Series 3 has two special cutting systems that cut long hairs as easily as short ones in every stroke, making it tough on beards, yet smooth on skin. Shave-free weekend, pain-free Monday. The new 380 Wet and Dry. Now the Series 3 is half price at Argos from Braun.
Boss Bottle Night, the new fragrance for men.
You are the controller. Introducing Connect for Xbox 360.
Welcome back to Milton Keynes, where with 10 minutes to play, the Lions lead the Pirates 56-51, but at one stage in that third quarter, it was 48-32. So this game's still very much in the balance.
Big quarter coming out now. Milton Keynes will try and execute on the first play. If not, then it gives obviously Essex a chance to get really close. And I'd look right now to see how close they can get without Tan and Audi on the floor.
He is getting a breather, and I think it's the first time he's been out of the game. No, he had a minute and a half out in the first half as well, but he hasn't had much time on the floor. Clark hasn't. But the Pirates have come close to a first victory in recent weeks, but not been able to sustain in the fourth quarter. Can they get over that hump here today?
They need to box out. As you saw, that shot went up, or went to get the rebound. Nobody got a body on anybody.
Clark. Washington backs out. Good hands from Sturt, but it comes out to Gardner with the head fake. Gardner fires up for three. Yes! And he punches the air, shouts, come on! Because he knows he's having his struggles from that distance. Good shot, that'll be a goaltend. Basket will count.
Definitely, I think a little bit high-fiving going down as Milton Keynes are going down, and there's that quick transition basketball that Essex like.
6-point lead for Milton Keynes. Gardner for three again, not this time. Bichette looking to push again. Dumps off to Anderson. Sturt now for three, that's short. And Sean Myers with the rebound. Game getting a bit open here. Inside, Nelson is blocked by Sturt. Great challenge by Adrian Sturt.
Huge block by Sturt right there. Wasn't happy with the three-point shot he took early on. Steps out again.
And almost drops in at the second attempt. Had a bounce. Clark to Washington. Washington dumps inside. I don't think Nelson was expecting it. He bought the fake as well. Anderson out to Singh. Singh dancing to the hole and lays it in.
Very, very good fast break. European two-step that we always teach in the kids. You know, fake it, look like you're going right and then come back left.
Super block. And this is the move you were just talking about.
Definitely. But as I said, it comes from that block, big block by Sturt.
Sean Myers has just been subbed out of the game. A referee stopped it. I think he's got a little cut. Might just be above the eye. It's hard to tell from here whether it was a desire his hand, but it was somewhere, and the referee subbed him out of the game. He can't, has to get that treated. Inside Nelson. Nelson, when they've gone into him, has dominated inside. They just haven't gone into him enough.
Not enough. I think if they keep on going to him, he takes them home tonight with the W.
Adu. Outside to Anderson. Anderson driving baseline. Ball comes out to Adu. Adu for three. Yes! Tanner Adu strokes one from behind the arc. And what a game we have here.
Yeah, Tanner Adu catching that in rhythm and just following through. Great shot.
Yorick Williams gonna check in, and you see it came out to him, caught it, fired it up, turned to the bench, signal three. And there's only 3 points between these two teams with less than 8 to play here. Milton Keynes looking for a win on their first day in their new home. Essex just looking for a first win of the season. Gardner in the corner. Inside to Darden. Darden under pressure. Doesn't go. That will not quite be kept in bounds by Briglia. Just couldn't quite hang on to it.
Milton Keynes with a big size advantage, but you can see Essex fighting, boxing out, pushing, doing all they can to keep them on the perimeter.
Gardner dumps off, blocked from behind by Singh. Oh, but they turn it over again, the Pirates. And they play a great defense, and how frustrating is that then just to throw it away? Look at this block. Doesn't see it there, just coming from behind Singh, but then the pass just behind Adu.
We always say to players, be fast, but be in control. And that's just, we saw that right there. Got the ball, looking for that transition and not making a good outlet pass.
Williams to inbound. Gets it to Clock, almost stolen. Adu gambled a little bit. Clock driving through with the bounce pass cross court, finds Williams for three off the back of the ring. Tuluwasi trying to get the boards, he does get the rebound. Here comes Adu. Essex could even tie the game here. Adu. Adu spinning, it's fouled by Williams. And Yorick, well, first of all, he nodded his head yes, and then he nodded his head no. And looking at the eyes, I don't think he agreed with it.
No, definitely not. Good spin move, reached in. I mean, it's one of those that could be called and might not be, you know, might not be called.
Tanner Adu arguing the case, was I not shooting? I think, therefore, the foul must have been on the spin rather than when Yorick slapped at the ball. Adu driving baseline is
a little touch foul.
By Carl.
That's that speed we're talking about. And I think right now, Essex have a little bit more energy in everything they're doing. Milton Keynes just kind of like sitting back and not putting that pressure defense they were playing early on.
Anderson, oh, sloppy one. Oh, good work from Tuluwasi. Couldn't quite come up with the ball. Gardner kicks it on to Clark. Clark, skip pass to Williams. Good hands again from Anderson, racing after it, just couldn't beat the ball to the line. But boy, has he been active in the passing lanes today.
Oh, he's having fun out there and playing with a big smile on his face.
Yeah, you can tell he's enjoying it, because he's right from the beginning. I remember him grabbing a rebound in the first minute or so. And, you know, he was sticking his tongue out, smiling, really enjoying the game. Good to see.
Got to come down to Nelson's side.
Nelson on the near side, but it goes to the far side of Williams. Clark from 18 feet, tough shot.
Big shot. I look for Clark to step up a little bit more and stop being a passive point guard right now and start taking some shots.
Adu has screens right and left, goes left. Anderson trying to get it inside, can't, so drives throughout to Adu. Adu from deep, yes, Tanner Adu hits another one, and we have ourselves a 2-point ball game.
Big shot by Tanner Adu, he's feeling it right now.
He's up to 19 personal points. Inside to Nelson, Nelson is fouled. and will go to the line for two. And really, that's about the only way they can stop him when he gets that deep. He's just managed to get so close to the basket that it's been easy for him.
Definitely, he's strong. You can just see it, in his legs and obviously his arms. If they get the ball into him, it's either going to get a double team for a good kick-out pass, or they're going to have to foul him like they did right there. But good job not letting him get the and one.
Yeah, that was a good foul there because he made sure he goes to the line shooting two. Make him earn. First one is good. Second one, likewise. Milton Keynes move back out to a 4-point lead. Sturt. Around to Anderson. Adu. Sturt for three. Oh, halfway down. Tuluwasi with the rebound and sticks it back. Great work on the boards. They were a bit unlucky that Sturt's shot didn't go in.
Good defense by Milton Keynes, taking the shot clock all the way down, but you got to locate a body for the box out.
5 minutes to go in the game, 2 points between the sides, and it might be level here. Sturt has numbers, gets it to Tuluwasi. Tuluwasi goes up high, throws it down, and ties the game at 65.
Tuluwasi, super athlete, as we saw there. I don't think anyone is expecting that dunk. Just off 2 feet, as he gets there, bang, explode above the rim.
I certainly wasn't expecting. From where he was, it looked like all he could do was lay it up. But he got up so quick, tied the game at 65. 5 minutes or so to go here in this quarter. Now, where does it come down to with the Pirates? They haven't won a game. They've been in a few situations like this late on, finding a way to win.
Well, the key thing right now, I think, for the Essex Pirates is they're going to have to control Chris Clark. Chris Clark's, he's made a couple of shots, so they're going to have to stay in front of him. On the offensive end, I'm going to try and put the ball in Tanner Adu's hands, let them feed off of what he gives them, but they've been struggling with the zone defense. So if they stay in the zone, they just got to be patient and hopefully get a good look.
Milton Keynes, as you say, they have a guy like Clark who can score well. Gardner has not had his best game, but he's certainly capable of putting it on in the hole. Williams and Myers, really experienced BBL veterans. Nelson's had a great game, so they will know how to execute down these final 5 minutes. And I think that's what it comes down to at the end.
That's why you've got to give credit to Tim Lewis, because you look at the manpower he's got in terms of experience to the experience that's on the Milton Keynes lineup.
Clark to Gardner. Gardner driving in, off the glass, great play.
Smart move by Gardner. Could have taken the jump shot, but opted to take 1-2 dribbles and get a nice kiss off the glass.
Adu has it. Tuluwasi in the corner. Trying to get it in, Brigala underneath, and as we've been saying about, they've let Nelson get too deep at this end. Right there, they just let Brigala get right under the basket. There's nothing Gardner can do but foul in that situation.
No, definitely. Good interior pass also, good backdoor cut, get the ball in, and he's got the foul. Now, obviously, as we've been talking about, Achilles heel of the Essex Pirates, they need to make free throws at this point.
And that's the thing, where in some respects, for the first 35 minutes of the game, you can shoot 60% from the line, but when it comes to the last 5, you need to make free throws.
Definitely. Sometimes teams will foul you just to put you on the line.
And that is some clutch shooting right there. Ties the game at 67. 4.5 to go here in the MK Lions Arena, the first ever game of basketball here. But does it get a happy ending? Inside is Nelson, and again, good foul, kept him on the floor so he couldn't get the and one.
I can't remember a time that Nelson has touched the ball and something good hasn't happened.
Yeah. The one thing is, I say it's a good foul. What they need to do is stop letting him catch the ball there. They're letting him get too deep.
Definitely. I think you got to give credit, though, to Milton Keynes. They've got so many weapons, it's so difficult to double team somebody.
He makes the first free throw. To double Milton Keynes' lead. Yes, indeed. Bit of up-court pressure coming from the Lions, mainly to throw them out of sync. But Adu gets it over. It did take them about 7 seconds to cross the halfway line, though. So it shortens up the offense. Stone drives through. Had to get rid of it. Does get rid of it, but only to clock. Ball on the floor, out of bounds. And it's going to be a Pirates ball, but the shot clock buzzer went off. So is it a violation? Yes, it is. Tim Lewis is arguing there was 1 second on the clock as the ball went out of bounds. I think he might have a case there, because looking from where we're sat, the ball was rolling right towards the shot clock, and it looked like there was still a second to go there.
Definitely, everybody, good hustle though, everybody diving for that loose ball, trying to keep it alive.
Williams to Clark, Clark drives through off to Nelson, Nelson foul this time, he does get the M1. What a big game Travis Nelson has had.
That size advantage again, you know, good dish off, there we go, we got Clark dumping it off, gets the little knock, and like we said, the other fouls, they grabbed him, made sure he never continued because he will finish. This time they never.
I think in part Tuilawasi was just turning and just didn't get there in time to get a good foul on it, but he converts the three-point play. Nelson. 5-point lead. Look at the pressure defense coming from the Lions. Yorick Williams at the front of it. Anderson driving along. Anderson dumps off. Tuilawasi blocked by Yorick Williams. Oh. Great block by Yorick. The dude trying to come up with the steal. Clark to the hole, doesn't get it off. Gets his own rebound though. Gardner in the corner out to Williams. Myers back to Gardner, and they decide to run a play. They slow it down.
That's a huge block right there.
Shot clock down to 5, being counted down by the crowd as Clark fires up for 3, doesn't go. Rebound Anderson. 3 minutes to play here.
Essex need a good look, they need to be patient. Don't hide away from the basketball.
Tuilawasi spins, flips it up, and it rattles in for him. 3-point game. Well, this has been a tremendous battle between these sides. Williams to double the lead, yes! All string from Yorick Williams, and what a dagger that is.
This is the inexperience that we're talking about that Tim's trying to get them to understand. Anderson has had a brilliant game, and right there, he just took a little breath, lost Yorick, who we all know can shoot the 3, and he's going to punish you. He's a great veteran, and he will make that in the clutch.
Yeah, if there's one guy you don't want to lose, it's Yorick Williams. And he doubles the lead. It's up to 6 as Mike knew. Going through the plays there. If you're Tim Lewis, though, you really need to come up with some good execution in the next couple of plays. You can't allow the Lions to get 3 shots away.
I think that one of the things that Tim's going to do right now is they need to get a good look at the shot. They don't need to rush. They don't need a 3-point shot just yet. All they need to do is just get a good shot and then get a defensive stop.
Yeah, I totally agree. What they need to do is come down and find something that's within their comfort zone, something they're used to coming up with. It really is, I think, an important offense here for the Essex Pirates if they're going to win this game. I mean, there's still an eternity to go. 2.5 minutes left in the ball game. There's only 6 between them. But having not won a game yet this season, I don't think the Pirates will want it to get away to 3 shots.
No, definitely not. They've worked so hard tonight, so hopefully they get a good play right now, take it down to the wire.
Go inside to Gregley, driving around, flips it up, doesn't quite go, and that's pulled in by Gardner, but stolen away by Singh. Adu has it. Adu drives to the hole, he's fouled. He flipped it up, but it didn't go. He'll go to the line shooting 2.
Great move by Tanner Adu. He got the body contact. I would have liked him to have finished it and kissed it off the glass with his left hand.
Yeah, in some ways, because he was a bit further from the basket than he would like. He tried to flip it up really high, hoping it might get some sort of spin off the backboard, but nothing doing.
Definitely. Try and get it high, because when Travis Nelson's jumping at you, you need to get it high.
Yeah, that's true. First one is good for Adu. Second one drops. So, they're still right there, the Pirates. 2 minutes to go.
Just need a defensive stop, and they've still got a foul to give so they can play aggressive.
Williams. Gardner. Nelson offering the screen. Gardner backs out. Tough shot for three. Oh, off the front of the ring. Oh, it's through Nelson's hands. He dives on the floor for it. That will be a jump ball.
Essex.
You love the hustle from Nelson, but unfortunately for him, the arrow's pointing the other way, so the Pirates get the ball. That's one of the things with the arrow is it can go against you in situations like
Definitely.
that.
I'm not a big fan of the arrow. I like the jump ball rather.
Yeah. That's one of the rule changes I never quite got. What was wrong with the old jump ball? Anderson to Stowe. Singh inside to Brigliala. Flipped it up. Good defense from Nelson. Didn't let him get anywhere near the ring on that shot.
They got a foul to give, and if they want to give up their foul, I think they need to do it now.
Yeah, because it might come back to hurt them in the last minute. Myers, the three, big shot, doesn't go. Rebound Singh. 4 points between the teams. We're closing in on the final minute. Brigliala for three. Tipped out by Sean Myers to Gardner. Clark behind the back, almost loses it, does lose it. Singh comes up with it. Adu has it taken away from him by Gardner. He's bumped there by Sturt. And what a frantic spell of play.
I think Coach New is not too happy. You can see him talking right now off screen to his point guard about the last play he just made. You got control of the game, no need to rush.
Yeah, up 4 with less than a minute to go. You can take your foot off the gas and slow that down. There is the foul to give. So any further fouls by either team will result in free throws unless they're offensive. Williams to inbound to Nelson. Pirates trusting their defense here. Trying to come up with a stop. Williams driving it, oh, it opened up in front of him. Yorick Williams filled it, laid it in, and he's made it a 6-point game with 38 seconds to go. Look at this move from Yorick Williams. It was the pass fake that freed the space.
Great move by Yorick. I think the baskets Yorick has made in this game, he might not fill up the stat sheet, but he made baskets at critical times. That's why you got to love your veteran players.
Yeah, he's into double figures with that lane. But here, really, Milton Keynes just play good, solid, honest defense like they did last time down, and they should be okay here with the 6-point lead.
Definitely, it's going to come down to two things. Like you said, one is going to be the great defense. Second one is they have to make the free throws because Essex are going to foul if they don't get a basket.
Okay, got it? Yeah, we got to stop the clock. Right? Let's go step far side against this zone. Okay? Let's get Adrian. Adrian, you're the runner. No, Colin, you're the runner. Down, in. Okay? Adrian, you stay right here. All right? Tanner, you're just going to run this way. See if we can get Colin off him. These guys are switching and
Well, he's going to run a double screen stack play and look for the cutter across for three or one of the two screeners to pop up high and across the zone. And then he said, we're in foul mode now, they need to stop the clock.
Definitely. I think they're going to try and run the shooter. They're going to go for a 3-point shot probably on the right-hand side of the floor. And if they bite on it off the screens, then the guys are going to jump towards the ball for probably a higher-low option.
37.9 on the clock. Here's a two with the double screen. And the thing is, Singh had to go all the way to the other side. And now it's inside to Anderson. They went to the high post. Anderson, oh, it didn't quite go. Ball is loose. Clark has it. They need to foul him, and they do. They had to foul straight away. They couldn't let any time run off the clock. But as you say, if Clark makes just one of these free throws, it means that the Pirates are 3 shots behind. And surely, in 25 seconds, that's too much.
Definitely. The zone that Mike New ran helped his ball club big time. Each time they were man-to-man, Essex pretty much took advantage of their foot speed and got to the basket.
Wait a second, Clark misses the first. Still, if he makes this, it's a 3-shot game. Big free throw. Oh, he's missed them both, and Sturt has the rebound, and there's a foul on Nelson. And the worst thing about that foul is they walk the floor, no time off the clock. They get a chance for some free points here.
Really, really silly foul there by Travis Nelson. He knows it. No need to foul in that situation. They get their 2 shots, and then they get to foul again if they make them 2. Or try and get a steal.
Just pulling back 20, didn't really need to do it. Now Sturt, who's a 58% shooter on the season, going to the line for must-make free throws here. Absolutely must make them. And he does make the first.
This is the important one right now, or get in there for the rebound.
Like the rest of his team, he's 50% from the line before this trip. Second one goes in, does make them both. And now they need another quick foul, and that's exactly what they do. And they foul Gardner, and Gardner will take the walk to the free throw line. He's only shooting in the 60s from this distance this season, but he is a good shooter by nature. You would expect him to make shots with 24 seconds to go here.
Definitely, I think he's good to make both. If not, it obviously leaves the door a little open for Essex.
In some regards, it doesn't make a massive amount of difference how many he makes here, because it's a 4-point game, a 5-point game, a 6-point game. Essex still need 2 more scores than the Lions. But it does make it, oh, that's short. It does make it a little easier, because at some point, the Pirates might not need a 3. They do need a 3 somewhere along the line here. Maybe not if this one doesn't go in. He makes the second. 5-point Milton Keynes lead. 24 seconds to go. Tanner has it. They need a quick score. Whatever it is, it's got to be quick. Adu to Sturt for 3. Massive shot. He's short. Singh tips it out. Williams has it. Oh, he threw it to Clark. They were trying to play keep away, but it was just behind Clark.
5-point ball game.
12.6 to go. They need a really quick shot. A 3 would be nice, but a 2 will do as long as it goes. It doesn't go. Anderson fights for it, but it's Gardner who has the rebound, and Gardner is fouled, and that is probably all she wrote. Tim Lewis punches the air. His team will play it hard, but they're just going to come up short again.
Definitely. You got to feel for the Essex Pirates, but also got to give credit to Mike New. Change the defenses when he needed to change the defense in order to just stop and the flow that Essex had.
And this really Milton Keynes day, it's their big day, their first game in their new home at the MK Lions Arena. They had to come out with a win. They've done the job, and the capacity crowd here have had some entertainment. It's been a very exciting game.
Oh, definitely. As a coach, sometimes you want the blowout, less pressure on you, but obviously for the neutral and for the fans watching, it's something exciting.
Anderson to Adu. Adu will throw it up. That's on the buzzer. It doesn't go. And a really good game of basketball has given Milton Keynes a 100% home record at their new home with a 79-73 win. Mike New will be very pleased that his team got out with that, because the Pirates played them really tough.
Definitely. Great job by Mike New. Great job also by Tim Lewis. He did a real good job keeping his guys in the game at all times. They're a young team, and they're eventually going to get it right.
And the strength of Travis Nelson inside, probably the difference between the two teams.
Definitely. If I had to pick a man of the match, I'd have to go with Travis Nelson. He's just, as we'd say, he's just a beast down low. They couldn't handle him.
Certainly has. He had some monster dunks inside, really dominated the paint. Travis Nelson, he is the game MVP. ended up with 29 points and 5 rebounds. They just had no answer inside for the big man, and that really was the difference. He made some important free throws, but in this first ever game at the Milton Keynes Lions Arena, it's the Lions who have won. They've beaten the Pirates 79-73. Well, Mike, off to a winning start in the new home. Perfect, really.
Yeah, I mean, well-deserved victory. Played very hard tonight. Really happy to open up our new arena with a win.
Great game from Travis Nelson inside. He really dominated them.
Yeah, Travis has been finding his feet in the league over the past 3 or 4 weeks, and he's a super player. You know, we just need other guys to be as consistent as him, and then we'll be moving on to bigger and better things.
In the third quarter, you looked to be getting away, but some good defense from the Pirates got them back into it.
You got to give the Pirates a lot of credit. They've added Tanner Adu, they've added Walid Mumuni. Tanner brings a lot of balance to a young athletic team, and that's what veteran experience does for you. It brings a balance to a sometimes excited young team. So he's a super player, and Essex played well tonight.
And down the stretch, Yorick Williams hit a big three-pointer for you.
Another veteran for you. You know, you can always depend on them when the chips are on the table. Yorick stepped up and made some big shots for us at the end. Jelani Gardner as well, grabbing some big rebounds. And we all pulled together to finish the game off.
Is this the start of your season, onwards and upwards from here?
I would say definitely onwards and upwards, but definitely a brand new start as well. With our new arena, we now have a place that we can call home. Everyone's excited about it. We didn't shoot the best tonight in our new place. We know that, but over the time, you know, that'll improve.
Well, Tim, it's hard to be too disappointed. Your team played really well there.
No, I'm not disappointed at all. I thought they played tremendously well. You know, just experience at stages. You know, late game there, we gave up a couple of opportunities in transition, but we stuck at it. I mean, we've gone from 27-13, and now it's a 6-point game. And you know, 2 minutes to go, I thought we still had a chance. We needed a couple of shots to drop for us, and they didn't. But I'm really pleased with the guys. I thought they played tremendously well. They stuck at it. They played hard, and that's what we asked them to do.
Was the difference the big man inside? You had some problems with Travis Nelson.
Yeah, I mean, early on we didn't deal with Nelson well. You know, he likes to get on his right hand, and we didn't take that away, and we knew that's what we had to do. And that's that physicality. You know, we're lacking a little bit of that at the moment, and experience as well. You know, he does a great job down there. So that hurt us. I thought we did a good job in the second half in shutting that off a little bit. So yeah, a bit of both.
Good third quarter by your guys. After a slow start, you had Anderson getting in the passing lanes. Adu on the fast break made a good recovery.
Yeah, I mean, we're young, we're energetic. I mean, I think the thing that give them the credit, at every game we've played this year, we've played hard right to the death. And you know, we've had a couple of blowouts, but we're getting inch by inch closer to, you know, these teams. And second half of the season, you know, even the front end of this season, we'll start to rack up a few wins.
Well, Travis, 29 points, 5 rebounds. That was an excellent game by you.
I appreciate it. We just came out tonight, really wanted to get the win. We only have one in conference so far, so I just wanted to get the win and surprise everybody here, you know, help all the fans and stuff. So
you had some great highlights, some big dunks inside, but really just with a bit too strong for their inside players?
Yeah, I think the height was a big advantage for me. I told myself today that I was just going to dunk everything, and I didn't want to shoot jump shots. I'll let our guards do that. So dunking is what I wanted to do today.
And first game at your new home, you had to win, really.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to start off with a loss. You know, you want to keep the fans coming and show this great city that we want them to keep coming back for a fun night.
And credit to the Pirates. They played really hard, pushed you all the way.
Yeah, they played very physical the whole night. They out-rebounded us, I feel. They played really good, and they came out with a lot of poise and pressure. So it was good for us tonight to get the win over a tough team like Essex.
It looked at the start of the third quarter like you guys might get away, but they hauled you back in again.
Yeah, they got a lot of heart. They keep fighting back and forth, and it made it interesting for everybody tonight. So it's really good for us to kind of feel that pressure and still come out with the win like we did.
Down the stretch, though, you guys came up with some big plays. I'm thinking of the Yorick shot.
Yeah, I got confidence in Yorick. I told him to get the ball in the corner, to just shoot it. He let it fly, and luckily it went in, so we were happy with that.
So let's recap on all the results from across the BBL this week. Friday night saw Mersey Tigers claim a BBL Cup final spot with a tremendous second leg victory over the Eagles, Tigers winning by 13 on aggregate. In the championship, the Eagles took 2 points in a close match against Worthing Thunder. Final score 88-87 in that one. Guildford Heat continued their rise up the table, beating Cheshire Jets 86-69. And the Leicester Riders outlasting Worcester Wolves in a double overtime thriller. Sunday's game saw Jets back to winning ways with a victory over Plymouth Raiders. The Riders made it 4 wins in 8 days in their matchup against Worthing, and as we've just seen in our main game, Milton Keynes Lions just edging out the Pirates. And here's what it all means to the championship table. Heat up to 3rd, and both they and Mersey Tigers have games in hand on league-leading Cheshire. Riders with 4 wins in a row up to 6th. Victory for Milton Keynes not enough to get them in the playoff spots. They remain 9th, whilst the Pirates still in search of win number 1. Another thrilling game here on Sky Sports tonight. There's much more coming your way. Join us next week when we'll be coming from Plymouth as the Raiders take on the Worthing Thunder. That's Tuesday, 7th December, Sky Sports 4 at 5:30 p.m. Well, I'm sure you enjoyed all that action. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.
Do you seek the truth?
Yes.
Come forward. Wait, are those trainers?
Colin, mate.
The rest of you are all right.
Go in there without me.
Oh, we're not having that, are we? We're not leaving him. Actually, mate, I think we're probably going to try somewhere else instead.
Cheers, boys.
Looks rubbish anyway.
Peggy 3.
It's the complete at-home digital trainer with fun, effective workouts featuring an innovative heart rate monitor. EA Sports Active 2 out now.
Famous brands and gorgeous gifts, always up to 60% less. TK Maxx.
Though your world is changing,
I will be the same.
Gucci by Gucci, the fragrance.
Don't miss this. Vodafone customers can buy festival tickets this Wednesday, 48 hours before they go on general sale. Vodafone, power to you.
This Christmas, come and play at Comet.
Sky brings you SkyPoker.com, with players competing at every level from all across the UK. Get seated in seconds at any time of day and earn regular monthly bonuses as you play. And if you haven't joined Sky Poker yet, we'll give you £5 completely free. Quick and easy UK poker with great monthly bonuses. Join us all at SkyPoker.com.
You're watching Sky Sports in HD.
The following is a paid presentation for the Ab Circle Pro system, brought to you by High Street TV.
Don't you wish that big old circle would instantly become a sexy V? Hi, I'm fitness celebrity Jennifer Nicoli, and if you're busy like me, then stay tuned.
The Ab Circle Pro,
the way to help you get the flat washboard abs and the sexy V shape you've always wanted. In fact, with the Ab Circle Pro, we are so confident that you'll lose weight that we offer you a no-quibble money-back guarantee. Best of all, it's fun and easy and takes just minutes a day. Some machines burn fat, but won't flatten your abs. But the Ab Circle Pro combines cardio and abs, while its friction-free track uses the momentum of gravity to target your upper, middle, lower abs and obliques, all in one circular motion.
I noticed results almost immediately. I was transformed. It was amazing.
Coming up next, you'll witness an amazing challenge. And we'll show you how you can try the Ab Circle Pro in your home and go from flab to ab in just weeks. And now, here to tell you all about it is the incredible fitness celebrity, stunning cover model, and not to forget busy mom, Jennifer Nicole Lee.
Hi, everyone. For all of you out there struggling, I know what it's like firsthand to have this kind of challenge. And whether you have a lot to lose or just a little, I bet you would love a way to get the sculpted body that you dream about. The biggest problem for most people is that working out is either too hard or just plain boring. So what happens? You give up. But guess what? With the Ab Circle Pro, you will never have that excuse anymore. All you have to do is hop onto your Ab Circle Pro and get your cardio